Hello, everybody, and welcome back to InfiniteRP. My webcam is not working. Where is it? Off and on. Turning on. Oh my goodness. Monsters. If I can get this to work. Turn the border off. The webcam doesn't want. Why doesn't the webcam want to? If I deactivate it. Figure video. Oh, okay. Well, that's fun. Let me turn on some music really quick. At least we can have some music while we try to troubleshoot. I wonder if it's because I was just in Discord using the webcam. I'm trying to toggle it and it won't even activate. There we go. There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to InfiniteRP and welcome to Behind the Screen. We have a lot to prep today. So we're gonna get right into it. So what I want to do is just kind of go over session 10 again. It feels for some reason longer than normal since we played, but it hasn't been. So it is what it is. I need to just remember a couple things, but let's start our to-do list at the very least. We'll do. So we need to prep the cemetery, which include beasts, monsters that are there, story, and NPCs. That's the main thing we really need to prep tonight. And then if we have time, laboratory, dungeon prep. So last we kind of left the players, they had decided to take this quest on from Sigismund, the Aarakocra plague doctor, where they were told that there is a warp stone in a secret laboratory that one of his old colleagues had found and used to create this plague that resides within the Old Croak Market. And so they're gonna go grab this warp stone. To everybody's knowledge, this doctor, this colleague is dead because Sigismund killed her, but we know that's not the case because it's not fun if to grab and go. So we're gonna make it really interesting, but that's more for probably next session. They might get to the dungeon, so I want to at least have like the first level prepped. But the biggest thing we told them, the players were aware of, is that the cemetery is where he killed Karina. So this is where the players are now, is right here, and this is where they need to get to. So this is the cemetery right here. And so we need to come up with a little like story and some stuff about what's going on there, which I have a couple ideas. And then this is where the lab is actually technically hidden. So we'll have to prep some of that too if we have time. So so let's prep that out of there. The cemetery. I am struggling to spell things today. So the cemetery. Just to make some notes. This is where Sigismund supposedly killed Karina. Cut her in half. Did technically die, but was offered a second chance by somebody. So we need to come up with some characters and NPCs in the cemetery. So I want there to be an undertaker of some sort. I think that'd be kind of cool. I'm interested to see maybe what we could do with the different races, or different, like a different monster or something like that. Go to monsters. Let's see what we can find. I'm thinking either a construct or an aberration. I want to look at aberrations first, because I think that'd be kind of cool, because I'm almost tempted to like make it a beholder or something like that. That was kind of an idea I had. Something like that. Some sort of rather intelligent being. But not, I don't want to be so difficult where if they decided to fight this thing that they couldn't. You know what we could do? What if we made it like a mind flayer? That might be cool. I dig mind flayers. Because it might make sense that a define undertaker. Yeah, person whose business is preparing dead bodies for burial, cremation, or making arrangements for funerals. What we could do is Saurus, and maybe that's not what I wanted. Find a different word to call this undertaker. Undertaker's still a cool word though. Mortician. We like undertaker. Because there is a bigger up around in this, out in this area, there is actually a bigger cemetery that's mainly used for the main city. This is just for plague victims, I'd say. So we could look at using a mind flayer. We could also make it an undead that's not affected by this plague at all, because it's already dead. So let's see. I mean, there's an Alhoon, which is an undead mind flayer, right? Mind flayers that pursue arcane magic are exiled as deviants. For them, no natural communication with an elder brain is possible. The road to lichdom offers a way to escape permanency of death, but that path is long and solitary. Alhoons are mind flayers that use a shortcut. So let's see. I'm just kind of reading over this really quick. I'm trying to think of, this was, I'm trying to remember how long I said the plague had been going on. I might need to watch the VOD. This was several weeks after The plague. Yeah. Because the time is obviously different in this neck of the woods, so... So, an Alhoun is a... It sounds like an Illithid that is on its way to... Ooh, Alhoun. Let's see if we can find some cool pictures of this potential character. Oh my goodness gracious. I love that already. Okay, we're totally gonna use that. Illithid name generator. Get a name for this guy. For some reason, this is not. This could be interesting. What if he named himself after a famous like wizard? That would be kind of cool. Oh, let's see. Because we could, yeah, we could totally call, like, give him one of these names. Actually, just call him Halifax. I think that's kind of cool. Let's do. Let's go new page below. And we can paste this picture. Come on. There we go. Halifax is an Alhoun. Is in the cemetery of the Old Croak Market. How he came to Vedranis. Yo, Gobi, what's up? How he came to Vedranis. Only that he found an old wizard's spellbook. Took the name of the wizard on himself. Yeah, they're terrifying. I don't want him to be necessarily like evil. Like, he's not a bad guy. He's not gonna, you know, he's not gonna like outright attack the characters because he's kind of a minor character. But I just like the vibe that he's an Alhoun. So yeah, so he lives. Yeah, he lives essentially at the cemetery. More of a social encounter, exactly. That's exactly what it is. The Undertaker. Yeah, that'll kind of throw a loop through for the players, I think. That's not the videos I wanted. Yeah, he'd be pretty nasty to fight, but like he also knows deep speech. So I feel like he would have a more of a vast knowledge of what's going on in the city. He might actually know about the warp stones themselves. Just because he's like I said, you know, extremely well versed in that sort of thing. So, let's see. The vast knowledge, great old ones. And they're going on in Vedranis. An Alhoon Undertaker is pretty rad, right? Oh, I'm so excited for them to come across this guy. Has two large homes, I'd say. One of the many corpses that have come cemetery, and one is the spellbook Halifax. Yeah, still horrifying. Yeah, I feel like the players are just kind of nope the fuck out when they see this guy. I'm trying to think like what's something cool that we could do to these tomes. These tomes are chained. Usually together. Halifax has the only key and keeps it on his person at all times. Could be locked in a casket. Could do. That might be interesting. I kind of like the idea of the whole Davy Jones thing where he keeps the key like in his around his maw or whatever. I think that'd be pretty cool. In his squid beard, exactly. Oh my god, that is terrifying. That is absolutely terrifying. I'm gonna describe him as like skin and bone as well, because I kind of feel like even though he is undead, he's eating the brains of these plague victims, and that's kind of the working relationship he has with the Kyrogen. Like they will bring bodies to him and he will eat, but they are sick and, you know, malnourished, and so he's able to barely kind of keep himself alive with that, even though I guess he's undead, so it doesn't really matter that much, but that's he still uses that for sustenance and whatnot. So but he still is very very on the ropes, you could say. And maybe he's sick with the plague, but he's keeping it at bay. That's cool. I actually really like that. So Halifax also has the plague, but his nature of undead keeps him alive. alive. Only just. Hell yeah, I like that. Yeah, this is super cool. I'm digging this guy already. I assume it's like glitch vampire rules. Yeah, and I can be pretty liberal with it, I guess, because like I said, he is technically undead, so it's not gonna kill him, but he's able to kind of stave off the effects of being turned into this warps, like these crazy warp spawn, you know. Yeah, I really like that. What we need to figure out now is where does he live? Like, what does his place look like? What does his abode where the players meet him? You know, what does that look like? I can, so you can see a little bit. What if he gets the brains served up to him if the bodies are embalmed? Exactly. Yeah. So like they're like, hey, you take care of these bodies, we'll give you the brains, and that's kind of the working relationship that they have with him, and so that's why he's there. I already have a voice in mind for this character too, which I'm really excited about. If you remember Aragog from the Chamber of Secrets, Harry Potter, kind of that deep, kind of like moaning type voice, but very forceful. So, what if I go to Pinterest really quick? If I can remember my login. Hopefully it doesn't kick me out. Hey, we found it. No, I don't want you to know my location. I don't want you to send me notifications. I want to go to my Vedranis board. I'll move it over here in a second. More ideas. So let's bring this over here. I just want to see if there's any, I'm just trying to get any, you know, ideas that there might be. So he's undead, right? What if he lives in a pond in the cemetery? Doesn't have to breathe and nobody would bother him. Decorative ponds aren't uncommon in cemeteries. That's true. But he also has to do the embalming, so you'd have to have like a space, you know, I feel like, to do it. There's a lot of Dark Souls and Bloodborne inspiration. We could also make... What would be interesting? What if it's not a cemetery, per se? What if it's a... what's the other word? A mausoleum. What if it's a giant mausoleum? Yeah, like a crypt or something like that. Yeah. So he's inside, and so they have to go inside this mausoleum. Catacombs, yeah, so you get lost down there, and he's the only one that kind of knows the way. I like that. Yeah. The cemetery. Mausoleum? Mausoleum. Hell yeah. The cemetery. Actually, a mausoleum where the bodies are laid to rest in the vast catacombs. Ooh, this gives me an idea. Oh, in the vast catacombs and crypts below it. So this gave me the idea, what if to get to this secret lab where the doctor is, that they're trying to find essentially a secret laboratory to find a specific item. What if the entrance, even though it's several days away, what if the entrance to this what if the entrance to this laboratory is here in the mausoleum, and that's why nobody could ever find it. And it's because this Alhoun is actually working with this doctor because she's promised him a cure for his disease or help in him achieving his lichdom. That would be cool. There's a flooded section. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because this bends directly into the dungeon that I want to create anyway. So this is perfect. Yeah, I'm totally digging this. This is gonna be so much fun. I feel really bad because Doc's gonna miss it. He's on vacation this week, so we've only got 3 players. But if I do it properly, this will be the first dungeon crawl of the campaign. So really stoked for this. Oops. Entrance to Arena's lab is actually hidden within the mausoleum. She works hand in hand. She secretly works hand in hand with Halifax, offering him power, cure, and possible avenues towards his lichdom. I guess the cure could be, hey, you become a lich, you know, that's his that could be his thing. So I'm curious if I go to Kobold Fight Club, if they could fight a Alhoun. I don't think they could. I'm assuming this doctor person is possibly not particularly moral. Maybe they promised him experimented on bodies, brains, and tell them they'll make him stronger and give him powers. Exactly. She's so it was told to the players last week that this doctor actually created the plague that's within the market district of Vedranis. So she used a warp stone to create this plague. So she is the creator of this plague anyway, so it makes perfect sense. She seems lovely. Wait till you see her. Why isn't it pulling up? Reset filters. Am I spelling it wrong? One monster's hidden by filters or unselected sources. Oh. There we go. Yeah, that would be pretty nasty for him. That'd be pretty nasty for him. So I'll reiterate what happened last prep episode. So essentially, Sigismund, the doctor who the players encountered last week, killed this Dr. Karina, but she didn't stay dead. So there are ways, and it goes into the death mechanics that I have for the game, that you can come back, but you bring something with you. So she was cut in half, but she was given the bottom half of a spider. So Karina, right here, this is Dr. Karina Licht. She has the stats of a Drider, which I'm super hyped about. Super cool kind of way to play with it. So I'm gonna change, if I can move this. So I'm gonna change some of the weapons and whatnot for her. So she's not gonna have a bow. She's gonna have a musket or something like that. She's gonna have a firearm, like a gun. That's something that Kimura, Isla's character, might be interested in if she picks it up, because that will be a long-range rifle that she might be able to use and things like that. So, yeah, right at home in the catacombs, exactly. Let's see. Let's add another. Works with Karina. Will get suspicious and elusive. I don't want him to become defensive. I want him to be elusive if she is mentioned. If the players ask to see her body, he will take them down into the crypts where a trap awaits. I'm so excited for this encounter because I don't want them to fight the Alhoun, because the Alhoun's actually stronger than Karina, right? We can always change the stats if we need to. That's totally fine. If I need to dump down, you know, some HP, that's totally fine. I honestly think my players could probably defeat the Alhoun. If it's just the Alhoun, they probably could defeat it. So that would be a thing. He could bring them to a very decomposed body and then trap the players when they move near to inspect. Yeah. So, or to like yeah, like lie that it's her, like put her like in a like sarcophagus or something like that, or a whatever they're called. I think they're called sarcophagus. And be like, yeah, go ahead, right through here. Let me unlock the door for you, or whatever. And then there's a trap that lies in wait. What could he do? I mean, disintegrate. That's a nasty fucking spell. I'm trying to think of like if they open it. I don't want to steal a straight from. That sounds very much straight from Critical Role when the first campaign happens, but that could be a spell that they could use, and maybe I could heavily imply that, hey, like this isn't like this guy is holding back, like he's not telling you the truth, something like that. And then we could have a bunch of zombies or something like that. Because this spell is pretty nasty. 10d6 plus 40 force damage. That's going to kill every single one of my players. Let me go to the campaigns. Because they're level 4. They're only level 4. But 35, Kimura's dead. 43, Wisp is dead. 41, Nock is dead. And 27, poor Vodder. Did he not get that much hit points when he leveled up? Damn. So maybe not disintegrate. We also use that for the warp stone if they get too close to it and touch it. So I don't necessarily want to use that spell again. But I do want to use something that is that might knock one of the players unconscious, but not outright kill them. Could always do the villain thing of not bothering because he thinks he's way too strong and ordering minions to deal with. Exactly. That's probably what I would do. Is something exactly like that. I definitely want it to be necrotic though. Do you possibly use a simulacrum? Possibly. I'd have to look into those and see what it would entail. Because I'm not super familiar. As the doctor is bait, possibly. So I'm looking for like a 5th level or lower. It's not going to be a cantrip. Okay. Animate dead, bestow curse. That might be interesting. Blight. A necrotic entity washes over a creature of your choice that you can see within range, draining moisture and vitality from it. The target must make a Constitution saving throw, taking 8d8 necrotic damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. The spell has no effect on undead or constructs, so it works for the Alhoun. If you target a plant creature or magical plant, that's not anything. Let's do this. I'm gonna see what the average is. Okay, that's pretty nasty still, but it's not gonna outright kill them like disintegrate, because disintegrate will outright kill. If they die to the disintegrate, they're dust, right? So this would actually knock one of them out, which we haven't had that yet in this campaign. None of my players have actually gone down. So I want this to be like a proper fucking you know, dungeon crawl and fight where it's like you're gonna be, you know, it's gonna be tough. I like it. Okay, so maybe it will be, yeah, a blight spell. What is the DC for the Alhoun? Because I'm assuming it's the Alhoun who's done it, so I'm just going to use the DC of the Alhoun. That's a mind flayer. We need the worst. DC 16. That was what I was looking. I was looking around 15 anyway, so we'll do 16. Okay. Dr. Karina's sarcophagus. Sarcophagus. Oh, I spelled that right. Halifax will... That blight is gnarly, yeah. Because I don't... Does it do anything else? I don't think it does. It just does damage, so... Halifax will will lead the party to Karina's sarcophagus. Sarcophagus. But there is a trap. Whoever anyone within 5 feet, so it's an area of effect. Anyone within 5 feet of the sarcophagus, I keep forgetting how to spell it, when it is opened, must make a DC 16, I'm assuming Constitution saving throw, yeah, con save or be targeted by the blight spell. Hell yeah. Maybe some boneless enemies? Ooh, that's true. That could be interesting. Cool. This. Okay. I kind of want to make a battle map for the sarcophagus. I don't want to... I'm not going to plan out anything past or anything before that, other than obviously we have essentially this mausoleum, which I love this art for this, by the way. This is definitely Bloodborne, but I love just this imagery of this ancient Gothic mausoleum. I think that's fantastic. Oh, hey, look, that's unique. That's super fucking cool. But yeah, you know, something like that. And I'll kind of just flavor it and kind kind of improv at least until they get there, and then afterwards, once they get to the past this sarcophagus or whatever, that's when I will kind of prep more of this dungeon itself. So let's come here. Let's see. I have so many maps. Catacomb part 1. I don't know if I'm gonna make another, but we'll see. So I don't know if I want it to be this big. Actually, I might make it a little bit smaller. Let's do 15 by 15. Because that's not that big. Maybe 20 by 20. Because if we put some undead in there, it's going to be close quarters combat, which it's gonna help a couple of the players. It'll be great for Nock, it'll be great for Wisp, and Vodder will all do pretty well, but Kimura is probably gonna struggle. She does have her flying boots, so she could probably fly somewhere, and then Calder might struggle a little bit. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna change the color of this to make it like a dark, because yeah, that'll be fine. And then I'm sure I have plenty of tokens that we can use for this. Just need to remember where they are. Is it this one? Because I've got like pillars and stuff like that. Oh yeah, this is exactly what I want. Get some braziers in there. They're so small. Like, I want them to be bigger. A Bodak? I think I might have some stuff for Bodaks already. Let me see. Where are they? The Abandoned Mother, not Valroth. The Wayward Child. I made a group. Oh, groups right here. Yeah, so the seven devotees, the Hierophants of Annihilation, which are Bodaks, they are in Vedranis. So, I mean, let me look them up real quick. Reset the filters, because we could have one of those Bodaks in there if we wanted to. Bodaks are pretty tough as well, though. But it could be one of them. It could be one of the 7. Because I think they're down here, marked by Orcus. I read it somewhere. Yeah, Orcus created the first Bodaks in the Abyss from 7 devotees, called the Hierophants of Annihilation. These figures, as mighty as Balors, have free will. So I guess it wouldn't be... They'd be a little bit more... The 7 devotees are probably a little bit tougher than a regular Bodak. Because it says they're as mighty as Balors. Balors are really tough. So we could definitely throw a Bodak in there. I like the art too. Actually, I think the art's phenomenal. So... let's see what else we have. What is this? Burial cloth? Oh my god, this is perfect. I've got so much stuff. A cell door, a chest. Got some pillars. Oh my god, we have to use the ones with skulls on them, right? Yes, we do. The answer is yes. Ooh, we could put maybe a something like that in there. Why not? Got rubble. This is such a good... Oh, here we go. Sarcophagus. Okay. We definitely want most of them to be closed. We can change the size of these later. But we want maybe hers to look a little bit nicer, maybe? Just to maybe put the players a little bit on edge. Some skeletons, some statues even. Oh my god, this is such a good... This is such a good set. Let's go back to... Yeah, let's do this one. Okay. So... You like that? I love the idea that the doctor's lab is in an ossuary. Ooh, that's true. That could be really cool. Yeah. So this isn't her exact lab, but so let's put this in the middle one. So it's not going to be perfectly in the middle unless we make it a little bit bigger. We could do that, right? Do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's in the middle. Make these pillars bigger. Put them out here, and then we'll just put a lot of sarcophagi in here. Like that. Okay, let's do this. Let me select all this shit and put it on the map layer, so we don't have to worry about that later. Okay, so this needs to move, right? That needs to be like right here. This is centered. We can just copy these and just put these in a, you know, very set way. I want it to be like actually difficult for them to maneuver around in this area. Thumbs were off. Those off. What did I do? I don't know. Like it's just because it's, you know, hers is at the forefront, but I don't want it to yeah, be that crazy. Hello, Justin. How are you, my friend? Since you're not gonna be here, are you sneaking in to see what's happening? I can make these pillars even bigger too. Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. It needs to be a few more in. Like that. You could also line it up that way, make it symmetrical. Not in disguise this week since we'll be on vacation tomorrow. Hell yeah. We're planning Doom. Can I make it bigger? There we go. Yeah, sure. We could put a couple more. Burn these so it's a little bit different. Bring this to the front. How does that look? Is that something I want to do? Doing well. That's good to hear, man. What else do we have in here? We've got some rubble. Do I have... So, one thing I need to do, just in case, Do I have an Alhoon? I don't. Do I have a Mind Flayer? I don't. Okay, we're gonna have to make a token, but that is fine. I had a picture. All right, let's just save this really quick. I don't know if this is against the rules, but we're doing it. Yes. So, Justin, you're hopefully not missing fighting an Alhoon. But there is an Alhoon that the party will be seeing tomorrow. Also wanted to say, if we run into any undead in the graveyard, long shot, maybe not. The party is allowed to use Vaughter's Turn Undead. Oh, I'm sure. Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. Sorry, I'm just trying to save this picture. A little bit smaller. Let's add a little bit of a that on there. Ooh, that's perfect. Oh wait. We need to change the color of, not that, the border. I want to do like a, let's see. Oh, maybe just to match the background a little bit. Ooh, that looks perfect. Hell yeah. Download. Okay. And then what we can do is we will cut and paste this somewhere else. Here, so you're not. Desktop, tabletop RPG, D&D, tokens, paste. This will be we'll drag and drop him. Oh, not that. What is that? I don't even know what that is. No, go away. Okay. Sweet. He is actually that big too, so just so you're aware. So he'll be on the token layer. Go back to the token layer. Because there's a chance he might open the sarcophagus for the players. If they're smart, they'll probably be like, hey, open it up, you know. Speaking of, we need to bring the fam over. We'll start with young Calder Crane. We got Knock, Mora, Water, and Wisp. Calder's there. They'd actually be down right here, at least for now, and I can move them if I need to. Because, like I said, they will be over in here. I guess I might need to make these a little bit smaller. Let's do that. Just make them a little bit smaller so they're not too janky looking. And then that's that. Those in there. It's a pretty big room, though. I have to have zombies. I have to have bought some zombie stuff. Oh yeah. Oh my god, these are great. How many zombies can they fight? Where's my Kobold Fight Club? Zombie, zombie. So if they fight the Alhoun, they're going to be in a little bit of spot of trouble. Oh my god. That's a lot of zombies. A lot of zombies. I'm just trying to think of things that might happen or that players might do. If they are fighting that many zombies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, sure. And we'll just put this on a couple of them. Just to change it up. So yeah, if we do, goodness, I like how there's so many different colors. These tokens are sick as fuck, bro. Hell yeah. They're actually that big too, not really. I know those sarcophagi are a little bit bigger than they should be. What I can do is actually make one of them bigger, and I could use that as the ogre zombie. What other undead do we have? Instead of just boring zombies, we could do the Bodak. I have a Bodak. So what would happen? Let me look at this real quick. If I got rid of the zombie, or the ogre zombie, oh, any amount of regular zombies would be way difficult. So there's 5 players. I want to do 10 zombies. I'll do 9 regular zombies and 1 ogre zombie. What we can also do, I said, is go to undead. See what else there is. I'm gonna drink water. Water is going to be huge in this fight, I feel like. A Banshee, there's a Bodak, Bone Naga. That would be interesting to throw in there. A Bone Claw? A Bone Claw. Oh my god. A wizard who tries to become a lich but fails might become a Bone Claw instead. These hideous, cackling undead share a few of the lich's attributes, but where liches are mortal masters are arcane, Bone Claws are slaves to darkness, hatred, and pain. What if this is the real Halifax? You know how we were saying the Mind Flayer took the name of a wizard, and that's where he got the spell book. What if this is him? Oh my god, that would be so cool. Oh, that's a channel. That's a CR12. Never mind. Maybe later. I didn't realize it was a CR12. Yeah, that's a little mean. Brain in a jar. We might use that in the actual like later on. Crawling Hand, Death Knight, Deathlock. Deathlock is a CR4. Ooh, this would be an like an undead warlock. Okay. That would be interesting for later. I don't know if it fits here. Dread Warrior. Doesn't say much about him. want some ranged ones. So they do have some range. They do have javelins. I want to balance out the fight. So I don't want it just to be all melees. I want there to be some magical based creatures as well, or range based creatures. Unarmed strike, drowned assassin, drowned blade, ebon death. Wait, what the fuck? This is a CR4, but has 200 HP. Nuts. Flame skull. Throw flame skull in there. Like I said, I don't know. Maybe because the Alhoun does have magic, so let's just look for like a ranged creature with something basic. You know, like we can throw a couple skeletons in there if we wanted to. I don't think that's a problem. I think that actually probably works. I know it's kind of basic, but there's nothing wrong with basic, right? There's nothing wrong with basic. It's just going to get more exciting as it goes farther down. Oh, we can do an undead soldier. Basic is the building blocks. That's very true. So what if we did this? Skelly. So let's take away some of the... Do that maybe? Because again, range is going to be a little tight, a little difficult in here. Oh my god, these are so cool. Such cool freaking tokens, man. So we'll put these guys strategically on the edges. Like one here. Not you. One here. One here. One here. And then how many of these we're doing? Let me bring this just over here. 6 zombies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 2 more. Let's just go blam, blam. Oops. I don't want you again. You can leave. And then, yeah, the ogre, the zombie. Let me. Ogre zombie, 85 HP. Ugh. This is gonna be nasty. Do I need to? I might need to dumb it down a little bit. What if we did 4 zombies, 4 skeletons, or I don't know. I just don't know how difficult it's gonna be, and I guess we can mess with it. So I can obviously all these guys will be on the GM layer anyway. This guy's gonna be here. I don't think I have an ogre zombie. But that's okay. That's such a cool piece of art, though. This guy will work, though. So yeah, what we'll do is I will start with 4 and 2 and 1. This guy's going to show up a little bit later. The Alhoun might be there. What I want to do now is I do want there to be a clearing my phone. I'm gonna make a door. Because I just want it to show that there's something there for the players. I do want to think of, you know, what type of, you know, I don't know. Bring this down a little bit. Like what kind of what the doors are made out of, because if he needs to get out, and he will get out. So I think what he'll do is, if, you know, if a fight does break out, which there will, he will turn invisible and he will bamf the fuck out. If he goes in there, if anything, what he'll do is be like, hey, like right in there, you can see her. You know, this is Karina's sarcophagus. Go and open it and take a look. I'll wait here. And if they make him follow and he has to open it, he's not going to be affected by the blight spell, but he will turn invisible to try to escape. And we could put a trap on the door if we need to, but I think that'll work. Okay, so let's go back here. Oh, these guys are all on the map, so let's just go put them on the GM layer. Like I said, I'll bring them out as needed. I think that'll work. There's our battle map, guys. Hell yeah. Let's see what else we need to do. All right. So we don't need to worry about the Bodax. So we got the sarcophagus. Trying to think of a way to actually enter, you know, the dungeon proper. So we're good here. NPCs. I don't think they're gonna meet any other NPC other than Halifax here. I'm assuming a lot of the, you know, session will be kind of social, like a social encounter. Hopefully they don't try to fight the Alhoon. I would hope that they wouldn't try to fight the Alhoon, but you never know. That'll be good. Further on, let's see this real quick. Try to avoid combat, turn invisible, escape, but he will fight if targeted. Let's hope that doesn't happen. So further on, so the party can, you know, try to get their way out of, you know, escape the mausoleum or whatever. Oh, I need to hide this guy too. But yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else that might be going on. What we can do is maybe I can prep the first level of the dungeon. Where is Don? The Don John or whatever. Yeah, random generator. Okay. The Grand Mausoleum. Dungeon level. Party size 5. Motif. Monstrous. Let's see. Undead. Because they're in the crypt, at least in the first level. Just blah 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 blah. Dungeon size. Let's do medium. Cavernous. Or no, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be cavernous yet. Box. Rectangle, square. Do square. You do symmetric. It would be pretty symmetric, wouldn't it? You'd think. I'm gonna sneeze. Okay. Polymorph rooms, doors. I don't know. We'll see. Labyrinth. Remove dead ends. All. I don't want there to be dead ends. Sure, let's construct this dungeon. Let's take a look at it. Thank you. Okay. Goodness gracious. This might be a little big. Let's make it a little bit. Oh shit. Make it a little bit smaller. The grand. Is that how you spell it? Sure. I don't know if this is what level the dungeon is or what level the party is. I'm assuming it's what level the party is, right? Does anybody know? It's Don John or whatever. Make it rectangular this time. Symmetric. Room size. We can do medium, polymorph rooms, doors, standard, corridors, labyrinth. Remove dead ends, all stairs, yes. Let's do construct again. Flagstone, it's cold, it's dark. Individual creatures may carry lights. Okay. Let's see. Does this show me where it's at? Yeah. So there's, I'm assuming, I don't know. A death lock? There are death locks. Cultists. That'd be interesting. I don't know if I'd put cultists in there or not, but some wraiths, a lot of death locks. Room 1 is west entry. Where's room 1? Room 11, there's room 1. Stuck wooden door, DC 15 break 15 HP, leads to room 20. So it would be a door. There's a locked door. So maybe this is where they come from. I don't know. This is the problem with this. Like, I'm not super used to this site, but not terrible. DC 25 to open. Teleporter crystal. DC 15 to find, 20 to disable effects. Each creature within affects each creature which touches the crystal. DC 60 save to be teleported to another location. Oh god. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Wandering monster. Room 2. And portcullis leads to room 19. A magical mirror on the north wall answers simple questions about the dungeon. Yes, no. Someone has scrolled. Look to the right on the east wall. I think this, I don't know, is this a little too big? There's 30 plus rooms. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Too tiny. Because we're gonna have several levels to this dungeon. I'm thinking 3, maybe 4. Oh, like a shit ton of rooms. Like this has more rooms. There are traps there. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know. Why is it so... I don't want that many rooms. Polymorph room? I don't know what that means. There we go. That's a little bit better. And what I can do is I can download this and put this into Roll20, and so I can put where the players are. A Rune of Fear, part of the Singer's Crab's Corridor. It's an Alep. The fuck is this thing? What book is this from? Oh my god. Interesting, okay. This one has how many rooms? 36 rooms? Goodness gracious. How do I... Arg. Oh, does it actually show me the preview? See, like, that one's not bad. Oh, let's look at this one. I like this one. See, there's not many rooms here. This is more the style I'm looking for. Wraith, Alep, Ogre Zombie, Deathlog, Vampiric Mist, Shadow Cultist Zombie. Yeah, I don't. This one's a little bit better. So this is probably where they'd come in, is right here. Let's download this one. Download map. What does this look like? Okay. I need the oh. What I can do. Should be able start of dungeon I could put that there. We'll see how this goes. I'm not usually super super great at dungeons, so we'll see how well this works. I guess this need to I can put the players on this map if I really need to. Actually, I don't need it on the map layer. I can remove the grid. Grid is off, save. And then I can just put a token somewhere. So I'm assuming the players would start here and they need to get here. It's probably my thought. Does it say if it has gold or anything? Oh yeah, treasure. Cool. Cool. It's a lot of treasure in this, and like I said, they're probably not going to get through all of it, I would assume. Some of this stuff. So we will kind of just see where they where it goes. So I mean, if they did it right, I mean, because they'd have to go. Yeah, I mean, they'd have to get all the way over to here. They'd have to traverse through a lot of it. So we'll see how it goes. I think that'll work for now. I'm quite excited for that. Trying to think if there's anything else. What I can do is also put a copy of the dungeon here. Story is done. This is in progress. Cool. Not much for notes this week, but it's not terrible at all. And I can do that in a. I've got it here. I don't really know, so I need that. But cool. Yeah, so we've got the first map for the first kind of starting point for our next journey, which is a couple days away. And then yeah, so essentially what will happen is this dungeon crawl that they're going on will lead them here. And it's underground, so it's it's 3 days away, so it's quite a long dungeon crawl, which I'm super excited about. So we'll see what happens. We need to come up with a name for the session. Dungeons Deep. Could do. I'll come up with a name a little bit later. So, but yeah, guys, that's gonna do it. That was a great little prep session. I'm excited for what's gonna happen. So, make sure to tune in tomorrow at. What time is it? 8 p.m. Eastern for episode 11. I can't believe we've done 11 episodes already. That's pretty crazy. I'm super excited. It's going to be fun. Make sure to come hang out. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for hanging out, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.